welcome back to another day. We're nearly 2 weeks in now, can you believe it? So today's going to be Strengthen and Lengthen. It's going to be a 20 minutes class and we're going to start standing. So if you want to take your legs to hip distance apart, you can do the V and then point out to hip distance. Just take those pelvic tilts that we've done previously, just going forward and back, making that movement smaller and smaller until you find your neutral spine. Take your attention to your ribs and imagine your ribs are going inwards and downwards, making a lower rib to hip connection. Rolling down with your shoulders, make your collarbone open and smile. Your neck is long, pulling you up with a spring, and your chin is slightly tucked in. Lovely. Float your arms up to shoulder height. We're going to inhale to prepare. Exhale, opening up through our chest and adding some rotation in by looking backwards towards our elbow. Inhale, back forward. Exhale, floating back and rotating through our head with that other arm. Keep working through that movement really nice and slowly. Opening up through that chest, rotating through that upper spine. Keep your shoulders away from your ears, nice and long, in your spine, your neck. Keep going. Two more on either side. Keep breathing. Last one. Brilliant. So with this one, we are going to raise our arms to shoulder height, go onto our tiptoes, lower our heels, lower our hands. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, raise your arms to shoulder height. Inhale, on your toes. Exhale, coming back down. Keep going through that. Really nice. Staying nice and long in that spine. Beautiful posture. As you raise your arms, your shoulders are not going up to your ears. You're just raising your arms. Your shoulders stay put. Very clicky. Keep going. Two more. One more. Float down, beautiful. With this one, we're going to add in a little squat. So our arms are going to raise and we're going to squat and back up. So inhale, raise, exhale, squat down, pause, take an inhale, and exhale, back up. Pushing up through your heels, squeezing your glutes, squeezing your abs. Keep going. Four more. Three more. Two more. And last one. Beautiful. Very clicky, I think, because I've been filming all these workouts for when I'm away. My body's now like giving way. That's why you only do one video a day. Right, so from here, my mat, From here, we're gonna add in our toes. So we're still gonna squat down. And from here, we're gonna come up onto our toes and extend to standing. We can add in the arms as well. So we squat, raise our arms to shoulder height, come onto our toes, extend to standing, everything down. Exhaling as we come up, inhaling down. Nice and controlled, squeeze your belly, squeeze your glutes, give you more stability. Nice and long through that spine. Five more. 4 more. Come up onto toes, extend to standing, down. 3 more. 2 more. It's really hard. If you're finding it difficult with your balance, that can be a goal of yours to work on, is balance. I'll make sure I do a full balance series, last one. A balance video so you can go back over that. Lovely. From here, coming out into a wider stance with your toes pointing towards the corners of the mat. We're going to be doing a Pilates squat. So like a ballerina, we're going to inhale, squat down, exhale, we're going to reach over to our left, come back to center, over to our right, back to center and up. So it's inhale down, exhale over to the left side, inhale back to center, exhale to the other side, inhale back to center, exhale, squatting up, pushing through our heels and our glutes. Really nice. Let's go again. Lovely. Gorgeous. Core nice and tight, rib cage is not flaring. Let's go again. We've got 2 more. One more. Beautiful. From here, we're going to float our legs around to a lunge. We're going to be lunging down as I raise my arms up to shoulder height as we've been doing. So it's very simply a lunge and raise. So it's very simply just a lunge and raise. And up. Inhale down, exhale up, keeping your neck long, your spine long, you're not hinging over. Squeezing that glute at the top, squeezing that belly in to keep you stable, navel to spine. Keeping with the breathing. 3 more. 2 more. Pushing up through that front heel. 1 more. Turning back round. We're going into that plie squat again. So we're going to squat down on the inhale, pulse, exhale back up. So you're taking like just an extra breath there. Pushing up through your heels, squeezing your glutes, squeezing your abs in. Keep going. 4 more. Really feeling that tension in your glutes. Staying lengthened through that spine. Remember, this is our lengthen day. 1 more. Lovely. Turning towards the right. We're going to have our hands out by our chest. We're going to inhale, push down, and push out with our hands. Exhale back. One more. Lovely. Turning back round. Folding over our knees and just taking a gentle rock here. Have a slight bend in your knees. Rocking from side to side. Coming to the edge of our mat, we're going to do our roll downs, so tucking your chin to your chest, rolling over your legs. Nice inhale at the bottom, exhale, rolling slowly vertebrae by vertebrae, and then making your spine as long as possible. Remember, we're really trying to lengthen in today's class. Inhale at the top and curving over from our upper spine down to our lower spine, over our legs. Inhale, exhale, rolling back up. Keep going. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, rolling through that lower back, upper back, and really lengthening through that spine. Last one. From here, walking out into your all fours position, 4-point kneeling. Having your hands directly under your shoulders, your knees directly under your hips. Take a few pelvic tilts here to find that neutral spine, somewhere in the middle of both. From here, we're going to cat-cow. So we're going to push down into our cow, and then push up into our cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, curve that stomach in. Cat. Inhale. Last one. Lovely. From here, we're going to do push-ups. So our hands up directly under our shoulders, make sure they are for me. Our weight is going over those hands. Just double check you've still got a neutral spine. We're going to inhale, press down, exhale, push up. Neck is staying nice and long. Squeeze your core, squeeze up off those hands, using your upper body, using your chest. Keep going. Using your breath to help you get back up. 3 more. Last one. Lovely. Just double checking our spine is still in neutral there. We're going to raise our opposite arm and our opposite leg and back down. Really just focusing on that side you've chosen to begin with. Leg just comes up to hip height, arm comes up to shoulder height. Make sure you're not turning into that opposite hip too much. Squeezing that belly, squeezing that glute at the top. Making yourself as long as possible, pointing those toes. One more. Lovely. Taking that back down, making sure your weight's still over your hands, starting on the other side. Just up to hip height. Engaging that core, navel to spine. Nice, slow and controlled. Keep going. 2 more. Last one. Taking that back down. Great. From here we're going to do our 4-point hover. So weight is over our hands, shoulders are in line with our hands, knees and hips are in line, making sure your spine is still neutral. Inhale here, exhale, push up, using your hands off those knees, sorry. So from here we're going to do 4-point hover. Weights over your hands. I just want you to make sure of that. Your shoulders and your hands are in line. Your pelvis is neutral, so just make sure that's still neutral, and your knees are directly under your hips. I want you to tuck your toes. So you're just tucking them, so you're now on your toes. We're going to inhale, exhale, push up through our hands and toes. So we're hovering. Inhale back down, exhale, push up. Squeezing our core, keeping our neck nice and long, keeping our spine neutral. Keep going. Three more. Last one. Lovely. We're going to be doing the same, but we're going to be coming up into a plank and then back down. So just check with your body, your spine's still neutral, your hands are still under your shoulders. Inhale to prepare, exhale, push up into a plank, inhale back down, so a high plank. Exhale, push up, inhale down. Exhale, push, inhale down, squeezing that core, nice and tight, nice and long through that neck. Nice and neutral spine, you're not tucking or overextending. 3 more. 2 more. Really squeezing that belly. 1 more. Lovely. Coming back down and pushing back into a child's pose. Couple of breaths here. Pushing around, turning onto your back. Lovely. Walking our feet back to our heels, tickling them and taking 1 step out. Making sure our spine is still neutral, taking a few tilts here. Make sure our rib cage is not flaring. We want to make that lower rib to hip connection. Shoulders are away from ears. Hands are palm down on the floor. We're going to inhale to prepare. Exhale, tuck our pelvis and start rolling up into a shoulder bridge, making sure our knees, hips and shoulders are in the same plane. I know I always go over the same points, but it's really important. We're learning the Pilates form of this exercise and not the gym form. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, start rolling down from your upper spine first, really slowly. Imagine those vertebrae falling back together. Bum comes down. Inhale, start pushing up that lower spine up to the top. Inhale, exhale. Nice and slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. You can literally imagine like a pearl necklace with those beads falling away from each other or falling back together. That's like your spine. Just each little vertebrae is being separated. Squeezing your glutes, squeezing your abs. Four more. Three more. Two more. Last one. Lovely. From here, we're going to be doing a shoulder bridge with moving arms. So our arms are going to start up in the Our arms are going to start up facing the ceiling, sorry. We're going to inhale to prepare, exhale, moving up with our hips, coming back here, inhale, exhale. So on this one, you don't need to focus so much on that separation of that spine. I want you to focus more on really just moving those arms in the opposite way to those, to that bridge. Squeezing your belly, squeezing your core. Still quite slowly, and still taking that extra inhale at the top. Make sure your shoulders are away from your ears. Hips are in line with one another. 4 more. Squeezing those glutes. 1 more. From here at the top, I want you to pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, squeezing that bum. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly rolling vertebrae by vertebrae back down. Now we're going to be doing our abs. So we're going to be inhale to prepare, exhale, extend that leg down, inhale back up, exhale, extend, inhale back up, exhale, extend, inhale back up. From here you can raise your head into abdo prep and exhale. Just adding a little bit of a crunch there. 5 more. 2 more. Last one. Drawing that back in and come down. Bringing the other leg up to tabletop. You're starting just with the leg. Inhale, exhale, extend. Inhale back in, exhale, point and extend. Make sure your rib cage is not flaring, but your spine is still neutral. Still that little natural pocket there. Adding your head in. Nice and long through that neck. Two more. 1 more. And coming back in. Here, your head is going to be up, properly off that mat, but your neck is still nice and long. We're going to have both our legs in tabletop. We're going to inhale, 1 extends on the exhale, and back in on the inhale. Exhale, other extends, inhale, back. Keep going. Squeezing that belly. Keep with your breath to help you. Exhale, extend. Make sure your ribs are not flaring upwards. 4 more. 2 more. Last one. Lovely. Taking them back in. Giving them a little bit of a hug. Lovely. From here, you can stretch outwards. Stretch your arms up, stretch your legs down, point down with your toes. Imagine someone's holding you on either side and they're stretching you out. Lovely. Rolling back up over your knees. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Lovely. Coming back down. We're going to take over our left leg over that right leg. We're going to pull the right leg to tabletop. pull it into us. Take a few breaths here. Swapping your legs over. Take a few breaths here. And when you're ready, coming out of that, and that's you done for today. We've got 2 more sessions of week 2.